Hi everyone, Happy New Year. This is my first video in 2023 and I decided to start this year with the fragrances that I have repeated, some of them for many times, some of them I have just backups. Fragrance that I repeated not once, not twice, not 5 times, but probably more than 10 times because I was wearing it for 20 years approximately. It's Intuition by Estee Lauder. This is a very old fragrance, I know, that you will not be able, most probably, to find this fragrance in this particular formula, in the old one. But it is gorgeous for me. It is an amazing and it is a special fragrance for me. It's a fragrance of my victory, a fragrance of my success. This is a fragrance of my intuition, I would say. It's very sunny. I made a video about the sunny fragrances and for some reason I didn't include this fragrance to that video, but for me this is one of the sunniest fragrances in my collection, and you can see it has a drop of sun on the bottle. By the way, 1 year ago I managed to buy a new formula of Intuition. It is in a like brick shape bottle, and that one is also really good. It is a bit, it has a different accents. This one is more ambery, amber, floral and citrusy, but that one is more green, citrusy, floral with not that much of amber like here. But here amber is very, very sunny. Amazing fragrance. Again, I don't want to talk a lot because you will not be able to find it and buy it, just for information. You know, this is some classical fragrance that is timeless. It's a timeless, ingenious, classical fragrance that I didn't show you the backup of it. I have it in old formula. I have a new formula as well. I already unpacked the plastic, so I'll show you. It's full. It will be waiting for me. Another bottle of this golden liquid, the nectar, I would say. The next fragrance is also a fragrance that I repeated already for 2 times, and I also used a shower gel of this one. It's Prada Amber. I'm telling Prada Amber because here on the bottle, this is how it goes. It's Prada Amber, but for some reason in Fragrance it goes as Prada. I'm not sure if they, I don't think that they are the same, like Prada and Prada Amber, because this one, it is a very beautiful mixture of patchouli, amber and vanilla with some honey touch. Yeah, it definitely has some honey touch, like sweet little bit honey. Amazing fragrance. For me, this is amazing. It smells a little bit like Chanel Coromandel. There is a resemblance, but Chanel Coromandel has a very typical and recognizable Chanel type of patchouli. Chanel has its own version of patchouli that is not, it doesn't work unfortunately for me, but still I like Chanel Coromandel. Just this patchouli is a bit too sharp for me. I like the middle and the base of Chanel Coromandel more than the opening. But how Prada Amber smells like, it smells like the foil of white chocolate. White vanilla chocolate. When you open the wrap, this foil wrap, this is how this foil smells. It smells like that foil, yeah. Let's talk about this one. It's from Yves Rocher, and here is one more bottle that I have. I had one more and I gifted it just because I thought it's too much, because this is my second bottle and it's still like I used only 1/3 of it. This is a really, really beautiful mixture of iris, like powdery notes, with patchouli, a bit earthy, beautiful, like angel-like patchouli, I would say, and it has some vanilla notes here. It can be for someone quite sweet, but for me it is not. It is not sickly sweet and it's not sticky sweet, not at all. This fragrance was made by Olivier Cresp, by the way, the same perfumer who made the Angel from Mugler. Amazing fragrance for all patchouli lovers, I would say. If you like patchouli and you like powdery fragrances, this is the one. Very, very high quality juice. At least I bought it already for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know what is new formula, if they have reformulated it, I'm not sure, I don't know. However, whatever I have is gorgeous. The next fragrance is also about patchouli, and you can see that I love patchouli a lot, and this is a contemporary Chypre Idole Intense from Lancome. This is my second bottle. I had 30 ml, which I threw, unfortunately. If I knew that I will be filming this video to keep it, unfortunately I forgot and I threw it. What is Idole Intense? This is, as I said, a very modern, contemporary type of Chypre. Very easy to wear, very universal, very versatile. Mixture of rose, patchouli, wooden notes, and a little bit with a touch of vanilla. And I would say this is one of the best contemporary Chypres that I've smelled in designer brands among the recent releases. If you like rose and patchouli, if you like woody notes, if you like Chypres, you must have this one, because quality-wise, this is a very good fragrance, very high quality fragrance, very well made, very round. It is classical again. It's classical, it's classy, it's timeless. For me, this is absolutely a timeless type of fragrance, but in a very modern, contemporary way. This is all I can say about this. One of the best Chypres for me in the designer brands, as I said, among the recent releases. It has an amazing longevity, projection, the performance is top-notch, by the way. And let's talk about this fragrance. This is from Burberry, and this is Burberry Brit Rhythm for Her. I'll show you the backup that I have, the backup bottle. And unfortunately this fragrance was reformulated and it lost in performance and quality. That's why I got a backup for myself. This is an amazing fragrance if you like powdery, fresh detergent, like laundry type of fragrances, like freshly washed laundry type of fragrances. It is very clean, like crispy clean. At the same time, a bit powdery, like this is how the young and very clean woman, classy one, could smell, like a bit with a note of lavender, with a notes of iris, like powdery vibes, clean musk, a touch of sweetness. Quality-wise, again, very high quality. Performance-wise, amazing performance. This is one of the clean, fresh fragrances that last forever. Literally, it lasts forever, especially on your clothes, on the hair. It even lasts a very long time, all day long, I would say, on skin. So if you can find it in an old formula, I suggest to go for the old formula better. Let's talk about the fragrance from Yves Rocher. This is another amazing fragrance that I decided to repeat and to get a backup. This is Cuir de Nuit, and I'll show you the backup bottle. I already unpacked it by mistake, so I'll show you. This is my second bottle, and I purchased this fragrance, the one that I use now, this one. I bought it in Istanbul. The same time when I smelled it, I fell in love with this fragrance and I bought it. Because this is an amazing combination of vanilla, cacao, pink pepper, a bit of florals, a bit of woody notes. I don't smell Cuir here, let's say. I don't smell any leather here. Maybe a touch, but mostly for me this is vanilla plus cacao plus some floral notes probably, and woody notes. Amazing fragrance. I love it. I adore it. It has an amazing projection, sillage, and longevity. Performance-wise, it's amazing fragrance. Every time I wear it, my husband notices it, but I'll tell you, he doesn't like this fragrance because for some reason, for some unknown reason, instead of very yummy, mouth-watering vanilla, he smells onion juice. Like he says, it smells like a knife that you used to chop the onion and you left it on the board and you forgot about it. And this is how the base of this fragrance smells to him. Like he smells it through, like this is a molecule that for him, in his perception, smells like that. And I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's like this is how our minds are so different, and the perception of the fragrance is so individual. So for someone this is a mouth-watering vanilla, but for someone else it's like a onion juice. So let's talk about the fragrance that I adore, and this is Dolce & Gabbana, the only one intense. And here is my backup bottle. I bought another 30 ml. The second that I sniffed it, when I received it, I bought it blindly. When I sprayed it on my skin and I sniffed it and I fell in love with it, this fragrance. Straight away I ordered a backup bottle. And I'm so happy I did so. I love it. This is the creamy, ice creamy, sweet, sensual, sexy, white flowers, very young, very seductive, amazing. The quality again of this fragrance is very high, and unfortunately I know that the fragrance was reformulated again. I am so lucky I have it in old formula, and it is so beautiful. I cannot stop sniffing it. It is amazing. It is really good. I'm not a big fan of the only one, not the intense version, the original, the only one. That fragrance for me is quite synthetic and very sweet, like sickly sweet. But this one is completely different. It has nothing to do with the OG. And it smells in the same, like it's like from the same family with Rouge Malachite from Armani Privé. The next fragrance is from Narciso Rodriguez, and this is Pure Musc. I bought a backup in a set, and it has a perfume and a body lotion. So like this. I love it. I love it. I love the typical Narciso Rodriguez musk here. It's clean, crisp, pure, white, floral musk. This is how I would describe this fragrance. This is a fragrance this is how your skin could smell like out of the shower. This is how your hair could smell like because of the musk. It has this skin vibe also. I don't layer this fragrance personally because for me this is a wholesome fragrance. It's very self-sufficient. It doesn't require any layering for me personally. But if you want to layer, this is a very good fragrance to layer. It can be a perfect base for other fragrances. It's also a good fragrance if you want to switch and change fragrances during the day. because it lasts for about 5 to 6 hours. And then if you want to, you know, use another one, this is a perfect fragrance. Amazing, very beautiful, clean, crisp, as I said, musky fragrance. And I believe that will be no, it's not the last. This is a fragrance from Lolita Lampica, and this is Lolitaland. And here is my backup bottle. And I love this fragrance. It is so optimistic, uplifting. Yeah, it is a mixture of citrusy notes, very concentrated, sweet, syrupy citruses like oranges, mandarins, bergamot, lemon. It has everything. It has some floral and fruity heart. I think it has also plum, jasmine sambac, and it has an alcohol, like boozy vibe. It has a Bellini cocktail. And the top, you can smell it here. And it has lots and lots of vanilla and I think tonka beans in the base. It is playful, it is optimistic, it is very positive. It is very sweet. Someone might say sickly sweet, syrupy sweet, sticky sweet. But for me, because of the citrusy notes, it is so wearable, beautiful, not too much. For me, let's say La Vie Belle is too much. I'm not, you know, against very sweet fragrances. Once I can feel the whole bouquet, if I can smell different facets of the fragrance, if it plays, if it changes, if it's complex, then even if it's very sweet, I still accept it and I still enjoy it. This is the case. But unfortunately in La Vie Belle, as I said that many times, all I can smell is caramel, synthetic caramel. And the last but not least is a fragrance that I don't have opened, like in a bottle with me, because I gifted it to my sister because she liked it. We had a bit left, less than half left in the bottle, and when I was back in my home country and we met, she liked it a lot, so I gifted it to her because I already had a backup bottle of Mercedes-Benz Club Black, and I will unpack it with you. I remember this is a gorgeous vanilla fragrance for me, very budget fragrance by the way, but I fell in love with this fragrance when I tried it in Debenhams first. It was 2 or 3 years ago, and it was amazing. I couldn't stop sniffing my wrist. I'm not a big fan of the design of the bottle, by the way. The bottle looks like this. It's like some sort of a car. I don't know, maybe like this. Yeah, it looks like a car. But anyway, the fragrance, I'm a big fan of fragrance. And by the way, the spray, this one, it's not really easy to spray, sorry. It is so beautiful. I love it. It is vanillic, ambery, with a touch of incense, a bit woody. I can even smell here a fig jam, by the way, like in the start. It's sweet, sweet fig jam, yeah, mixed with vanilla, amber, a bit of incense, and some woody notes. Very, very good, high quality fragrance. It is very like, it's a flying type of fragrance. The molecules that are used here, they fly, they fill the room. They are very good in sillage, you can smell it. I'm telling this because I can smell it from my husband every time he wears it. So it is, at the same time, it's light. It comes, you can sniff it with the wind. When someone passes who wears this fragrance, when he passes, you can smell the sillage. Very, very beautiful fragrance. Highly, highly recommend you to try it if you can find it. So that's it for today. I hope this video was useful. I would really appreciate if you support me with a thumbs up. If you like this video, please tell me what are your fragrances that you have repeated, fragrances that you have a backup bottles of. I'll be very happy to read all your comments. And I hope to see you in my next video as always. See you guys, bye.